There we go. Hello. Good morning. Seems there's a whole bunch of people this morning, which is great. So we're still trying out Friday streaming instead of Saturday streaming. So, yes, good morning. Don't worry, we'll go over what happened on Friday because not a lot of people showed up because we are test piloting doing Fridays instead of Saturdays. But we're gonna try it for a couple of weeks, then switch back and then go back, and we'll see whichever one like more people are able to come to, and probably do that. Like neither one really a lot of people showed up to, so we're still trying it out. We're still playing with it, so that's why you guys probably missed a little bit. But um, really quick, um, yeah. Um, So, unfortunately, a friend of mine and a friend of our stream, who we do often go and watch, unfortunately, their cat did pass away yesterday. I did put a donation link a couple of different spots. It is on YouTube, it's on my Instagram, it's on Twitter. So it's here too. If you can, please consider donating. If you do more than $5, shoot me a message and I'll give you a coupon to my store because I am going to do a restock over in January. So it'll count for that. It'll count for anything that's currently there. You're actually going to save money doing that because it's going to be on average like $8 US that you'll save. And all you have to do is give $5, but then it goes directly to them. So instead of me, anything that I could do to help, but so I don't want to like make too much of a big deal out of it because most people come over here just to come hang out and not be sad. So like don't worry about it if you can't. It's great if you can. Otherwise, whatever you can do would be great. So go hug your cats for me. I know my cat's been following me around all morning. I think it's because I'm sad. He was like, "Why are you sad? How could you?" So, but yeah, let's hop back into the game. So, a couple of people are talking about it, but oh boy, did a number of things happen. Oh boy, I thought it was just gonna be like a quick, short, little stream going on. You're gonna notice quite a few things because Rimworld. Starting probably from the top, we did have a raid. And we did try to take them down here in the... Yeah, that's a lot less colonists. Uh, we did try to take them down here in the southern part. However, they did end up going this way, and the only thing that we could do was to send our fastest colonists over here, which was going to be Declan, and it was going to be Callie. So the two of them headed over here. Callie did take some of the animals, so some of the foxes, unfortunately, as you'll notice over here, were absolutely fodder and absolutely did die. So not much we could do about that. We are going to end up probably butchering them and eating them. Thankfully, none of them were bonded, which is exactly why we were making these foxes, was just so we could use them as attack fodder. So there are quite a few of them, and there are quite a few of them very badly hurt. Polar Bear, who we recently purchased, was also pretty bad. But for the most part, we are unfortunately going to end up having to slaughter this poor fox. Unfortunately, its spine was completely shattered, so it's not going to be able to move. So, yeah. So, everyone did survive. Bear is right. All of the colonists are fine. Declan and Callie actually did fall here in the rec room, so we were able to send reinforcements. They were able to help out. We also have some guests here. We were able to keep them completely covered. They were okay. Not too bad of an issue. The wargs did go in and take out quite a few of them, so thank you, wargs. Let's start from the top. So, while we had several people over here trying to be tended to, we had quite a few injuries, quite a few of them really bad. Declan was also in here. Declan, unfortunately, is very, very hurt. But right now, he is currently our only doctor. Because in the middle of all of this, Patch, our number one doctor, who is named for one of our friends who comes in the stream, Patch Shifter, the paramedic, who in his adulthood saw some pretty terrible, heinous things from the war, was apparently too freaked out by the carnage and the triage that we were trying to do between saving all of the animals, saving all of our people, and all of the bodies outside, decided to have a heart attack. So, in the middle of Leopard over here, trying to stop the bleeding from Eblinger and Dovin Chico, Patch laying here on this bed, we then turned around, I had him go over here and start trying to deal with the heart attack, and Patch then promptly died of his heart attack. So Patch, who wasn't even in the fight, who was not even the issue, just all of a sudden decided he was just going to die of a heart attack and decided that was promptly the perfect time to do it. So Patch, unfortunately, has now died. Patch will come in here probably in about an hour or two and we'll go, so where's Patch? And we will have to explain that Patch unfortunately decided to have a heart attack due to the horrors of this raid and promptly died. So, yeah, children is only in biotech, so we have not added that yet. We're adding all of the DLC slowly because I got them all at once. So right now we're just doing royalty, adding it in slowly. Then we're going to add in ideology, add that in slowly because they all add different things. And I want us to enjoy a couple of the little bit of the things before we go on to the next one. So right now we're currently doing royalty. We haven't got any psychic people yet, so I'm hoping we will soon. And then we'll probably switch to ideology. But, so that's Patch. Unfortunately, Patch has decided to have a heart attack and is now over here next to Vaughn and next to Wicked. Now, we're still going to ignore that one. So straight down the line, Declan over here is trying to still do some triage, so we are tending to Cougar number 1 over here. Thankfully, it's just a couple of bruises and cracks, so the animals were absolutely the MVPs. Congratulations, animals. Thank you. We appreciate you. This is why we created you. This is why we have so many. So yeah, our corpse room is going to get very filled. We'll go over that in a second. So Declan's still working on that. Kylina over here was so freaked out by the corpse, my friend Patch died, a colonist died, unsightly environment, and the fact that there is a terrible heat wave that she is now psychotically wandering. Unfortunately, she does not have any weapons, and at least there is no wildlife on the tile right now, so she won't get eaten, but she's just going to wander around for a bit. So, Callie over here was downed over here in the rec room, so she is doing pretty bad. So she is suffering from blood loss, malnutrition. She was completely stabbed in the torso, and it was a pretty bad one. So we're hoping that she's going to make a pretty full recovery, but we'll see. Over here, we now have Andrew. We did recently give him a bionic bladder, so he was okay with that. He also, unfortunately, is having some heat stroke, so we're going to have to deal with that with quite a few people, but not much we could do about it. Steroid over here is a little bit of a weird one. Steroid, right before the raid, we had actually placed him under general anesthesia so we could install a knee spike, which we had purchased from one of our guests. So while he is laying here in the hospital, completely passed out, the raid is going on. He was completely incapacitated. We cannot do anything. Mind you, he is our best melee fighter. Callie, on the other hand, got very upset about that right after the raid, said, "Steroid, why didn't you help?" And immediately went into a berserk rage and specifically went to go and kill Steroid, who has a knee spike and has a steel gladius and was under anesthesia. So we sent Andrew over to go and arrest Callie. She was over here in a temporary prisoner room. We did tend to her injuries, and now she's laying in the hospital. But now she's pissed off because she was incarcerated. But Steroid, thankfully, is alive, but he's also about to break. We did have him pulling in some corpses, and he's still upset about being rejected by Eberling for his proposal. What? Leopard over here is very upset. He did witness an ally's death, so he actually watched Patch die. He was actually trying to tend to him while he died, so he was very upset about it. But right now he is actually practicing all of his medical skills because he's going to have to completely replace Patch. So he's been tending to most of the wounded in here, while also being wounded himself. So he did get cut with a short bow on his left hand, and he did lose a lot of blood. So over here we have Eblinger. Eblinger was definitely a very good colonist. Ended up taking on quite a few people over here. And we did end up sending her in here to try and take care of everybody that was in the rec room. So she did get stabbed a lot. So she's very, very hurt. But we're hoping she's going to make a full recovery. Oh, thanks! We just took off the hat. So now everybody could see a little bit more. But Dovin Chico over here did end up going over here into this area. Did not end up going into most of the fighting until properly over here. We did send a small brigade over to this spot, so that's why there's a little bit of blood. They did take out most of the stragglers this way, so yay. So she does have an infection. We are trying to tend to that. I'm hoping the immunity count is actually going to go up, but we'll see. Then we have Scar Gang over here. Scar Gang, in the middle of all of this, did not really see too much of action. We then sent him to go and take care of some of these bodies so we can send him over here so more people can, you know, actually not deal with any of the bodies and have mental breakdowns. He decided, as he was dropping off a person, that he was going to continue having a mental breakdown. He decided he was going to have a corpse obsession. He has unburied Moth and is dragging her over to probably this table for everybody to see. Poor Moth, who is literally falling apart and is just a skeleton with a helmet. So that's the aftermath of the raid. This is the, I guess he was just so done with corpses. Where are you even going? And now Steroid has suffered a total mental breakdown and entered a catatonic state. He will recover in a couple of days. This happened because of poor mood. The final straw was my proposal was rejected by Eblinger. So Steroid is down. Steroid is completely down. Just lying in the doorway. You didn't even join the battle! What? What? The raid actually was not that bad. That's the most ironic part of it all. Scargang, why? Why did you just head over here and throw Moth into a swamp and then walk away? Okay, who's the happiest out of the bunch? Andrew, can you please come over here? And can you please rebury Moth so people won't be as upset? Okay. Declan, you're tending to a cougar. Kylina's having a breakdown. Oh look! A bulk constrictor is approaching! Oh my god, they're gonna look at this place and be like, what the hell happened over here? And they're probably just going to leave. Thanks, Randy. Okay, so Sally, it looks like over here, is actually picking up Steroid. So he is probably just going to lay in the hospital for the most part until he will finally get up. So Steroid, ironically enough, yeah, they'll see all the corpses and just leave. Man, is this what they do to their guests? So Andrew's heading over here. Yeah, there's still quite a few people in here. They did drop some nice things, like some jade and some ambrosia. and a lot of their weaponry, so we could probably sell the majority of it. Man, they dropped a lot of jade. Oh, oh my god, that's 160 pieces of jade. Thanks? A state of mental block which leads to a total inability to function. The victim collapses completely unconscious. So, whoops. Alright, so Leopard is actually doing better. I'm going to let him deal with some of his needs before sending him to go and tend to some people. Declan also does need to go straight to bed, but we're waiting for him to tend to the cougar. Thankfully, it's just a couple of bruises and things. But, oh, Scar Gang is no longer having a corpse obsession. Andrew, after you bury Moth, can you come talk to them and just see if we could purchase anything? Yeah, we'll put you in a jade sarcophagus so you can watch over the corpse room. So we were literally complaining earlier, probably I think it was like Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. I was like, man, we're going to have a whole bunch of wargs. We're going to have a whole bunch of foxes. We have quite a few of them. I don't know how we're going to keep them fed. We should probably get more corpses. I just wasn't expecting this. I was not expecting this at all. But one of the things that we did notice... Oh. Declan, no! Hello, Wolf. Declan is broken inside and become obsessed with corpses. He's going to dig up a corpse and present it for all to see. This happened because of poor mood, because he's in intense pain. Is it Moth again? Is he gonna go pick up Moth? Okay. Hello. You have chocolate. We're purchasing all of your chocolate. The chocolate makes people happy. It's a delicious preparation of cocoa seeds ground together with sugar and vanilla. It fulfills the need for recreation. That's what we need right now. Oh, you have 32 components. We're selling everything for components. We have literally 0 components, if you notice here. So, yeah, we'll purposely put you in a jade sarcophagus just to specifically bring you out every time. We do. We do now have some smoke leaf, and we also have some ambrosia. Our problem with the beer, which we do have a couple, is our foxes keep drinking it, and then they get drunk, and they pass out in random spots, and then we have to pick... we have to pick them up. And they're just drunk in the storeroom. Oh good, they'll purchase that joy wire. We also did purchase an elbow blade recently. Yes, they could absolutely get drunk. I could figure it out. I was like, why do all the foxes keep falling over? There's quite a few of them with alcohol tolerance, so whoops. Ooh, a jump pack. A single-person burst rocket for short-range flight with its integrated harness and guidance assistant. The jump pack allows anyone to leap long distances at high speed, even over obstacles. Huh. Well, let's purchase the components first. But they will purchase some of our junky pants. So we did also recently change out all of our clothing just to make sure that it's wool. Because why do they have a human leather jacket? What? Oh, they'll purchase our legendary wooden bed. Please purchase it. Yes. So I did set it in a zone where they can't go in, but the problem is they'll drop it on the ground regardless, and then they'll still go over and drink all of it. So let's get rid of some of these furs and things that we don't need. Now we have a bunch of ambrosia. It looks like they will not purchase any of the weapons that these guys dropped, so we are going to have to probably keep them for the next trader. I have a bunch of hats. Let's get rid of some more of these leathers. We don't need 14 pig skin. Yes, we have a lot of blue fur from the muffalo that we were slowly killing off. So, it's the furry pelt of a muffalo, recognizable by the distinctive blue tint, good at temperature regulation in cold climates. So we did end up switching everything out for wool, so we're going to keep the muffalo wool. Panther fur, we are getting rid of. Plain leather, let's get rid of. Light leather, let's get rid of because we have plenty of it. Oh good, now we're actually going to have a positive amount. Let's get rid of the bird skin, and we will keep the cloth, we'll keep the blue fur, we'll keep the muffalo wool. Can we have that jump pack? We can. We're gonna keep this joy wire for now. I don't know who we're gonna give it to, but oh, it looks like they have steel. Yeah, you know what? We'll purchase your steel. They have yak beef. Okay. Actually, I think that's pretty good. I think we'll probably keep the rest. Oh my god, they have chem fuel. The steel is nice, but we need more chem fuel. We have 0 chem fuel. We have absolutely none whatsoever. Never mind. Alright, perfect. Let's trade all of that. Andrew, go ahead and head in. No, don't put on the jump pack. Oh my god, chem fuel. Okay, so we were going to give one of those to Steroid. Oh, damn it, Andrew, you're wearing it. Drop it. You are not a melee person. Steroid has smoke pop. Scar Gang has smoke pop. Do we have any other melee people? No, I think it's just the 2 of them. So I suppose we could give probably the smoke pop to somebody else. Alright, Declan, who did you unbury? Nobody yet. Oh, and one of our guests have nothing to eat. Daichi, why don't you have any food? Oh, because because we offloaded a whole bunch of shirts onto him so we could take all of his silver. Whoops. Guess we gotta feed him. But hey, components and chem fuel, so that's kind of nice. Oh, and it has charges. I've never actually used the jump packs before, so we're gonna have to play with that. That is something from... Oh, good. People are getting healed. That is something from the Royalty DLC that we've never played with before, so... Alright, Declan, who are you pulling up? Really? You're pulling up poor Vaughn? Nope, he's pulling up Patch. Never mind. Patch literally died a couple of hours ago. Quite literally. And, is going to pick him up for everybody to go and see. Is probably going to go throw him on the kitchen table for everybody to enjoy. Oh good, Warge is pregnant. Exactly what we needed. Oh, I like that they add Patch back into the, roster up here, too. Okay. Yeah, you could see the heart attack caused him to collapse feebly exactly 14 hours ago. And then within an hour, he was already dead. So. Alright, are you going to drop him? Good, Callie is up. Oh. Alright, our guests are leaving. Their stay was okay. We could freeze Patch and we could resurrect him. The problem is that Patch has a lot of issues. So for one of the biggest things that we have is he has an artery blockage, which is minor. However, it does cause him to have several heart attacks. I mean, this was already the 5th one before he finally died. So just the fact that we would be wasting a majority of our medicine. And also he has dementia. So, unfortunately, dementia is a neural degradation which causes deficits in the ability to think and remember. Has various causes, including aging, specific illnesses, and toxins. So, and I mean, yeah, he's 84 years old. And we did figure out that we can use a healer mech serum on him, which would cure the dementia. However, each subsequent age could potentially re-add dementia, or it could add frail, or it could add bad back. All of which are very terrible for colonists because it makes them slow, it makes them useless, it makes them whatever. So, as you can remember, a little while back, we did have a colonist who was part of an enemy faction who had immediately joined the raid and immediately fell the second that she entered the tile, because she was frail and had a bad back, and we were having a psychic suppression. So her consciousness was lowered, so she immediately fell. So it's the same exact thing. I mean, once they get to this age, it's pretty much just a waiting game. So we would fix the dementia, and he would still potentially get dementia, which is the whole reason why he's stuck here, home. He can't do anything. Same thing with Kylina. Kylina, unfortunately, also has dementia. Even though she's an amazing soldier, we have to keep her at home. So, now everybody's going to be upset because he's unburied. God damn it, Declan. Last time we had Kylina bury him because they were friends. Who can bury him? His son... let's see. Andrew, I need you to wake up and I need you to go and rebury Patch before one of the wargs come in and try and eat him again. Yeah, I think the biotech DLC, you could do that with some of the age stuff. It's going to be a little while before we can add that in, and I really don't want to just keep him in the freezer for everybody to be sad about. So, we're just going to go ahead and rebury him and just let him rest. I mean, one of the reasons that Patch actually chose him as a colonist was literally just to ask, have I died yet? Am I dying? Did I die? How am I not dead yet? So Andrew over here says a couple of words and says, Patch, I'm so sorry that Declan did that to you. He's just upset because now he has to take care of everybody in the colony and all of their healing just because you decided to have a heart attack. But Leopard over here immediately is cutting some stone blocks from Chunk. Can you do your recreation instead? I know that this place is disgusting, but I need you to do a little bit of recreation just so you could be happier, so I could put you to work. Callie over here also does... she is happy because she's the master of Sally and Moondance, one of the random foxes that she had made friends with. She is going to be upset for a little while that she was in prison, but it's better to have that debuff than for Steroid to be dead. Even though now he might as well be dead, but... Let's see... Eblinger is also about to break. She is completely malnourished. Yeah. Leopard, can you please go and tend and feed some people? Just make sure they're okay. Dovinchico is also doing pretty bad, so she is stressed out. Thankfully, though, she only has this infection that she's currently dealing with. But for the most part, she is upset because they are hot. I never turned off the heater. Oh my god, it's 83 degrees in the hospital. Andrew, can you go turn that off? Oh good, Polar Bear is no longer incapable of walking. Good, so Polar Bear was actually 2 hours away from death, so hopefully should make a pretty full recovery. May have some lasting issues, but we'll see. Oh, are our friends leaving? Oh no, they're borrowing our table to eat. I'm so glad we buried Patch before they came in and were like, why is there just a body here? Who decided this was okay? Is this their decor? Can you haul a couple of things for me, Andrew? So we do actually have to start moving some of these corpses before they start decomposing. Thankfully, a couple of our animals are actually able to haul. Sally can. However, right now, she is extremely slow. because one, she is pregnant, two, her right eye is gone, her tail is gone, her spine has an old gunshot, and her front right paw was bitten off. Yeah, it's a heat wave. They're gonna be boiling. So we ended up taking off all of their jackets and things. They are wearing wool, however, so they're gonna be very, very hot. Oh, Scargang's gonna go eat the chocolate, so that should actually help. After that, can I have you haul in all the chem fuel? Good morning, Lucky. Man, you missed a you missed a couple of things. Well, now we don't have nudists anymore. Because Patch is gone and Moth is gone. So we don't have any more nudists, so they're going to be upset about that. It is. I lost my hat. It's gone. Patch decided that we had a terrible raid, and in the middle of triage, that the triage was so terrible and reminded him so much of his time as a paramedic, which was extremely traumatizing for him, that he was not able to shoot anymore because of gun violence, that he decided to have his 5th heart attack and die in the middle of being tended to. So, finally did it. Oh, the Outlanders are leaving the map because of the dangerous temperature. It's 118 degrees Fahrenheit. Alright, so Eblinger is very upset. She is extremely malnourished and it is hideous in there. Leopard, I thought you were supposed to be feeding her. Oh, no, don't strip steroid. Whoops. Oh, hold on. Clear, prioritize. Please feed her. And then wash. And then clean up in here. Good lord. Okay. Callie is doing a little bit better. Can you start hauling a couple of people? You know, it's kind of a bad thing, but not too much of a bad thing. I think the biggest problem is the fact that now we have one less doctor. And our other doctor right now is having a corpse obsession. So right now it's just Leopard tending to everybody. So what I might need to do is I might need to set him to priority 1, at least temporarily. He's not a great doctor, but he has a 9 in it. We just can't let him do any kind of surgery. So. Alright, Scargang, what are you doing? He's making a high explosive shell. That's fine and all. Can I have you instead start hauling a couple of people? Looks like a couple of our animals have already helped themselves. There's a couple of heads missing already here on Dragonfly and Hawk. Oops. To be fair, that's what they have in store for them. Passionate 20 inspiration. Listen, he's very passionate. We appreciate him, and we think he's great. But unfortunately, he's already failed a couple of surgeries on the animals. Oh, Eblinger is binging is binging on Smoke Leaf. This happened because of poor mood. Well, please just don't get addicted. Just be happy. That's all I ask of you. Just be happy for a little bit. At least now it is actually cooling down in here, so we do have a ceiling fan. Normally it would be enough. It is actually part of a hygiene mod, which actually does work pretty well in normal circumstances. However, this is not. Alright, we need to turn off this heater. Was there other heaters elsewhere? Yes. Turn this one off. Somebody will do it eventually. Okay. And the radiators are all at a target temperature of about 70. Alright. Stoned on Smoke Leaf and a little bit of Smoke Leaf tolerance, which should be okay. It's also going to take her quite a while to go back and forth between picking it up and going to a suitable place to sit and enjoy it. So I think that might actually help with some of the addiction tics, so. Alright, how are you guys doing with your hauling? This is why we need more hauling animals. Dove and Chico, you still have your infection. She's a 50% versus 66. Let's just have you stay in the hospital for a little bit. Alright, Leopard's gonna go and eat. Can I have you haul in a couple of people? This is probably gonna make you very upset, but I'd rather not waste the meat for all of our animals. So it is actually nice and cool in here. Never mind, it's actually 94 degrees. So I'm not sure if these are gonna stick around, but we'll see. They're gonna spoil here in a couple of hours. To be fair, we weren't expecting it to get this hot. No, the wargs actually had an update recently. They can no longer be trained to haul. So their intelligence is not very high. They can only do attack. So they're the same as the foxes now. So Jake and Sally can, but the polar bear can, but they're not trained for it yet. Okay. Scar Gang's calling in a couple of people. Dove and Chico's doing better. Eblinger has picked up another one. And has heat stroke initial. Leopard actually isn't doing too bad. Steroid. So we do have an elbow blade. We're probably going to give it to one of our melee people. I'm not sure if we're going to give it to Scar Gang or if we're going to give it to Steroid. Maybe Scar Gang will just flip back and forth between their additives. Andrew is going to bed. He is very, very tired. So we're just going to let him. Callie's upset. Is that the last one you have to pick? I think. Yeah, Leopard's getting upset too. Okay. I think this is the last one that he's picking up as well. Scar Gang, I think this is his last one. And we'll just let Sally do a couple of the rest. And I think there's like 3 more bodies. Oh, Declan is no longer having a corpse obsession, and he is now laying in the hospital. So he can have his injuries tended to. Declan, can you get up and go and eat really quick? Because you are hungry. Despite the fact having a catharsis bonus, his mood is are still terrible, so... Alright, Kylina, are you done yet? Soiled myself. You know, you could have gone. Good. So Randy is bringing some of the wildlife back so we can actually start hunting that so we can refill our meat. We are completely out. But thankfully, no predators. So Kylina can go wander wherever she wants and not have an issue. Declan. Actually, there's a lot of bodies over there. Maybe we should wait until we can bring in the ambrosia. It is not refrigerated, and it is decomposing, but I think it should be okay until tomorrow morning. Okay, everybody should be going to bed, the exception of Leopard, who's eating. And now Leopard, because he was ravenously hungry, is also binging on Smoke Leaf. At least he's eating first. Alright, so hopefully the two of them will probably clear most of it out. This should also raise their mood a little bit, so I am actually okay with that. We've talked about this before. I'd rather the colonists have a little bit of drugs every so often than for them to have a terrible breakdown, Callie, and immediately turn and start slaughtering other people for no reason. Also, this needs turned off. Only this game of Rimworld, that's all I could say. Leopard is just sitting here, playing chess. Not even binging on the actual smoke leaf that he's supposed to be doing. Okay. We're just gonna let them be. I do have to run to the bathroom really quick, so give me 1 second. Let's watch them wander around in the night. 1 second. Patch, you're here! You have to hear about Patch. You finally did it. You finally, in all of your infinite wisdom, now I have to explain this again. So, Patch was standing, okay, picture this, was standing in our hospital with Kylina. The two of them, not allowed on the front lines anymore because of their terrible, terrible dementia. He could hear from outside everybody screaming and crying. You have raiders that are being destroyed by traps. You have Declan and you have Eblinger who are trying to hold this down. Callie comes running in. She tries to help. Those two are down. We're starting to do triage and we're dragging people into the hospital. Okay? Patch, in all of his infinite wisdom, thinks of the war that made him depressed as a paramedic so that he was not able to do any kind of shooting because of the horrors of gun violence that he had seen. All of a sudden, in the middle of tending to the wounded, decides to have his 5th heart attack and lays here in the bed while Leopard is still trying to stop the bleeding from everybody else. Leopard finally turns, puts his attention on Patch, is in the middle of tending to him, and has a heart attack and dies. And that was the end of Patch. So that's one of the many events that absolutely does track. It was not in a blaze of glory, just decided to have a heart attack at the wrong time and died. So, you know what? I guess the fifth one was just one too many and just completely did him in. So, I know, cougars, something cool, wargs. I mean, you had Wicked who was killed by a cougar. You had Vaughn who was killed by a terrible warg and literally ripped him to shreds. You had Moth over here who was out hunting, trying to help out the colony, and was ripped apart by a cougar. And then there's you that just decided to have a heart attack in the middle of triage and die. It just... What? It is a very cinematic death. This will be probably one of my favorite deaths that we've had in Rimworld, probably in a very long time. I mean, in the last playthrough, Vaughn was speared by an elephant, which was pretty great. But I think just deciding to have a heart attack at the wrong time is even better. So... Oh good, the heat wave is over, so everything should start cooling down. Yeah, I can't imagine that the cougar is just gonna, you know, not come after you while you're sitting there, like, sneezing, and you're like, wait, I can't be near you, as he's trying to eat you. In fact, I think that would probably make it better. Okay, Eblinger is tired, and she's no longer binging on smoke leaf, excuse me. So, thankfully, she is stoned, and she does have a little bit of a tolerance that is actually going to bring up her mood. So, that's okay. Alright, Dove and Chico now has a medical emergency. So, she is at 79% to 98%. But, thankfully, it looks like she should be able to beat it on her own. Leopard is having still his little mental state. So... Oh. Smoke leaf tolerance, ambrosia. Why did you have ambrosia in the middle of all that, too? You should be so much happier. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so Dove and Chico's infection is now tended to completely. Oh. Hey, I know you're stressed out, and I know you just got up, but can you start hauling a couple of people? Why were you making the shells, Scar Gang? Yeah. Oh, you're bleeding. This reminds me. This reminds me of my Vietnam flashback, and then just, oh god, I'm having a heart attack. Scar Gang, how is your... Okay, you're actually very, very happy. Can I have you haul the last couple of people? You're probably going to be very upset about this, but I'd rather you do it. Oh, Dove and Chico, after you're done playing poker, can you please just start cleaning? Please. Just clean anything. Oh my god, there's so much blood. God, Cougar, Eblinger, and Declum. Eagle, Polar Bear, Eblinger, and Declum. Oh. Just clean up that general area. We'll deal with the rest here in a second. Oh good, now we can fix this cooler, though. And Kylina's no longer wandering in a psychotic state. And Arctic Fox number 4 is healed. Did we ever slaughter that one that can't walk anymore? I think we did. Yeah. Over here, Arctic Fox number 9. So the spine was completely shattered. But thankfully, the bow did miss Callie, but it did crush that spine, so. Oh, is there a good mod? I know there's a couple of them. I think for the most part we just try and clean up as best as possible. Declum, does that mean you could pick up your gun now? So please go pick up your pump action shotgun. Eblinger eventually is going to have to go and pick up her sniper rifle. So can I please prioritize that? Wait, no, I equip sniper rifle. There we go. Alright, Dove and Chico, how you doing? Good. Witness ally's death. To be fair, everybody that was laying here in the hospital in the middle of getting patched up probably saw Patch die, so I'm not surprised. Oh, spoils in 2 hours. I don't think we're going to be able to get to that one. That's okay. So Kanto the warrior is going to rot, but that's okay. We'll just throw him over here in the marsh to continue rotting. And we'll just have the rest thrown over here into the corpse room. Wow. Wait, why is it spoils still? Is this just not cool enough, maybe? Oh, shit. No, we're gonna lose all of that. Shit. Oh, shit. I can't remember who does what anymore. Kylina's eating. After that, can you please work on this cooler? So we could try and keep at least just a couple of them. I mean, it's getting cooler in there, so they shouldn't spoil that quickly, but... Oh, no. Oh, no. I mean, to be fair, it is a wooden block. So this was actually a funny story. Let's do this so we can create an airlock then. So this was actually a monument that we had built for a quest for a couple of different things, one of which was a bionic arm that did go to Declan, thankfully. And yeah, we've now turned it into our corpse room for our animals to be fed. Oops. Okay, so now Kanto the warrior over here is rotting. We do have set, let me check. Yep. So this is a corpse spot specifically for rotting corpses. And Eblinger has gotten food poisoning from an incompetent cook. Also doesn't help that this whole thing is ripped up. Callie's feeding corn to Polar Bear. Eb, I only wanted you to pick up your sniper rifle. I don't know why you're hauling things, but okay. What? Where did the... Are you... No. Drop that person. Oh, now these guys are rotting. So, disallow rotten. Alright, Kylina, get to work. Please, these guys are gonna spoil in like 2 hours. What are you doing? We're missing steel? How do we not have steel? Hold on. How are we missing steel? Cancel that. Then can you do this? Yes, perfect. Forget that mini turret, we'll deal with that later. We also have to replace a couple of doors, so Dovin Chico, can you do that after you use the toilet? So they did blow open the doors here, they did follow us in, and then when they tried to run, even though we pretty much took the rest of them out, they did break through the doors trying to leave, so... Alright, Leopard, your time is going to be better spent hauling a couple of things for us, so can you do that? Why don't we have somewhere to put Jade? Stop showering! Oh my god. Haul that. Kylina, back to work. So I think the problem was that Leopard was trying to pick it up, even though we don't need this steel hauled. Oh. Steroid is no longer incapable of walking. Hey, thanks for joining us, asshole. Apparently he really has to go to the bathroom. He's also upset because he's outdoors. There we go. Is that a little bit better? Can you have one smoke leaf joint, and then can I please put you to work? Just start hauling a couple of things. Jesus. At least now they should have a catharsis bonus for a little bit. So Declan is still down. He and Eblinger are both very, very terrible. And then Eblinger also has food poisoning, so she's going to be down for quite a bit. Dove and Chico, I thought I had you hauling things. Oh my god, work on the damn doors. And then haul this jade out of here. Come on, Kylina, a little bit faster. Everybody's going to spoil here in a couple of hours. Shoot, now we're not going to have any of these bodies. I didn't think it was going to be this bad to keep it cool. Oh no. Hey, remember when we just had everybody haul all these bodies in? It is just rotting. Okay, 50. Why is it still not going down? 49. Come on, just at least get to refrigerated. There we go. Refrigerated spoils in 3 hours. It's better. Stop taming foxes! How are you missing wood? Okay. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so the Royalty DLC gives us a number of quests. This one here is the Menace Cluster. So Strange, the Prime Counselor of the Deliteral Union, is making a request. A mechanoid swarm has been attacking his settlements. He wants you to signal the mechs to distract them while he clears the hive. If you do, a cluster will land at Bear Country. The pods contain these dangers: 1 Lancer, 2 Pikemen, 3 Scythers, 1 Proximity Activator, 2 Mech Nodes, 1 Mech High Shield, 1 Mech Drop Beacon, 3 Mini Slugger Turrets, and 1 Auto Charge Turret. Now this Mech Drop Beacon will drop more mechs. Oh, but 2 elite mercenaries will be placed under your control. You will have to feed and house them, but they may die in battle without consequence. Frankly, for this amount for goodwill, uranium, luciferium, psychic animal pulsar, or prestige marine helmet is not worth it. No, no one in this colony is royalty yet, and we don't have any psychic people yet either. But we do have the tree. We have the anima tree. But we don't have any of the people that can use it, so whoops. You're replacing the components in the battery. Okay, is it... No, it's 41 degrees. I think we're gonna lose all of these bodies. Which kind of sucks for our wargs. Alright, I have an idea. Copy settings. Paste settings. What? Andrew flirted with Callie by telling a tale about carpenters. Callie became aroused and agreed to become Andrew's lover. They now want to sleep together. Consider assigning them a double bed. This is a joke only for myself, but I should probably let Callie know that this happened. I mean, when I think of romantic things, I think of carpenters. That's what I think of. I guess she does. Okay, so Callie over here is now the lover of Andrew. And has a bond with Sally and Moondance. So Callie, it looks like, is going to move into Andrew's room over here. So Andrew is greedy, so he does have a very impressive bedroom. So now her room is actually up for grabs. So she is unfortunately an ascetic, so she's actually going to be upset because she's going to be in a very impressive bedroom. And she actually hates that. So this is going to be very interesting. So we're going to have to see... We're going to have to see how this goes. She is going to be very upset. We're going to have to see how bad the debuff is. Okay. Kylina's gonna go shower. We still have some more stuff that needs taken care of. Kylina. Oh, we're completely out of wood. Never mind, I think we're just gonna lose these bodies. Actually it is getting cooler, so now it's 34 in there. So maybe we'll be able to keep at least these 3. Oh, frozen! Yay! Maybe that's a little bit better. I guess we just needed an airlock was our issue. But alright, Eblinger is down. Oh, the food poisoning, and because she's stoned on smoke leaf. But at least she is not addicted. So we are going to have to send for a couple of people to go and rip out some wood for us. We have a little bit left on the map here and there. So these are all brand new trees. This is because we had had a volcanic winter and then we had had a toxic fallout, literally one after another. So a lot of these stuff in the region has not been growing. Oh shoot, we still gotta set up the smoke pop pack. Steroid, can I have you come put it on really quick? Oh, Red Fox number 7 is healed. So your smoke pop pack that you're currently wearing, though, who should we give that to? Maybe Eblinger? Or Callie, maybe? Callie, where is your gun? Can you go pick up your sniper rifle really quick? Let's see. Was in prison. Actually, looks like the room, which is impressive, is actually not too impressive for her, so she should be okay in Andrew's room. Oh, and then Gulag is given birth, so now we have another baby warg. Can we please set for that warg to be trained? Actually, oh. Never mind, now we have 3 baby wargs. No, Eblinger, you are actually alive. Patch, however, is not. You are currently throwing up in the hospital. You are both high on smoke leaf and you have major food poisoning. But somehow you survived in the raid. I don't know how, but you survived. Yes, Patch, unfortunately, had a heart attack during triage and died. Wasn't even in battle. Was picking up people and tending to them in the hospital and just decided to have a heart attack and die. Just little Rimworld things. Okay. Leopard over here is still very high, so he's going to be a little bit slower. But thankfully he should be okay. Declan is very, 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 very hurt. So he has a bruise in his neck, his jaw is cracked, his torso is stabbed, bruised 3 times, his left arm has a bruise, and his right leg is cracked twice, and his left hand is bruised. So I think we're not going to have him for quite a few days. Eblinger, on the other hand, just has a couple of bruises and stabs, so should be okay in the next couple. Alright, Kylina's gonna go eat. After that, can you please go to bed? And then this, we need to reinstall back over here. So we were actually filling this. Yeah, you missed a terrible raid. So it was a whole group of, was it pirates? Who were they with? This is with the Pact of Toronto, so it was a large number of the tribals. You can actually see them all in here, plus this one. So they actually came through. They came all the way up here. We thought they were going to go towards this part of the base. However, they went to this side. It actually was not as well equipped. So they did start trying to break into the kitchen again for some ungodly reason. They just really like the kitchen. So we did set yourself and also Declan to try and take them because we didn't think that too many of them were going to head that way. So while backup forces were coming from this southern bit, they unfortunately followed you guys into the rec room. And then we did send the foxes and the wargs to go and help clean up. But they did definitely take out quite a few of the animals. I think we lost 3 or 4 of them. But I'd rather lose the animals than lose the colonists. So, 2 of you fought valiantly, and you guys survived at least. And they did not kidnap you, which was very nice. Very, very nice of them. And then in the middle of triage, Patch had a heart attack and died. So, whoops. Alright, Andrew, are you finally going to sleep? I don't know why you were even up cooking all night. You know what? It is yay because Patch is finally dead. After all this time. All the dementia wanderings, all of the nudist fit throws, all of the numerous heart attacks. I guess it was just his time. Alright, Scargang is eating. After that, can you please haul a couple of things for me? And then Dovin Chico is eating. So she is a little bit stressed. She is still sick. She's actually getting over the infection that was in her stomach. So that was one of the wounds that she had had. Recreation fulfilled. You know what? Do your recreation this morning. Yeah, it was... You know, I feel like it would have been a better blaze of glory if Patch would have been killed in the raid. But he was not. Oh good, the foxes are hunting the rats and things that are on the tile. So we are probably going to end up hunting a lot of these. We do need to replace a lot of our meat stock, but that'll actually be helpful because then anything that the animals kill off, we could probably go ahead and slaughter that as well. No, don't go hunt the elk. Do your recreation. Go. Okay, leopard is still asleep. Do your small amount of recreation, please. I'm trying to see who does need recreation versus doesn't. Kylina, can you? She's gonna go and consume chocolate. Oh. A raccoon has self-tamed. It is now designated as raccoon number 1. Oh, there. Gulag and Geneva are both hunting them for food. Go right ahead. You eat that raccoon. Raccoon number 1 has been torn. I think that's the fastest we've ever had an animal in this colony. Oh my god. What the hell was that? I'm clipping that 1 second. What the hell? Alright, raccoon number 1 is gone. Alright, Geneva. Geneva is hunting a rat. You eat that rat. Perfect. He's like, oh, this is so nice. I'm gonna join this place where it's nice and warm and toasty and they have food. And then, oh god. The poor raccoon. I'm sorry, Rocky. Okay, good. Everybody's gonna play chess. We did also extend recreation time for a couple of people just because they've been very, very sad. So, yes, spring is back, thankfully. Also, Scargang, fun fact, you're going to be going under anesthesia here in a little bit for a new prosthetic. We have an elbow blade. So, yay, you are going to be the greatest melee fighter ever. Dovin Chico, good, is playing some billiards. Good, now her recreation is actually up. Can I have you start working on the airlock, Dovin Chico, please? Oh good, Eblinger is fully healed. Still dealing with some smoke leaf tolerance and some food poisoning, but it is recovering. Steroid, why are you here? You have asthma? Really? You're worried about your asthma? Can you clean up your ex's vomit, please? Look, now everybody's in high spirits. It's so nice. A lot of them are high. This is exactly what we wanted. Now we need steel pretty desperately. Well, we have a little bit, but Kylina can't go pick it up. Alright, Declan, how goes? He's viewing some art. So Declan is the only one that is still hurt. That's because he was actually having a lot of wanders, so he really hasn't been laying anywhere recently. Just clean up a little bit in here so everybody doesn't get sick again. See, and the problem is everybody is using this as a walkway, so... Kylina, are you serious? She put on the smoke pop pack. Drop it. You are not on the front lines anymore. I appreciate that you're working on the wall, but can you please finally move that refrigerator? Okay, speaking of smoke pop... Oh good, cougar number 1 is fully healed. Little baby cougar. Actually did quite a bit of damage to a couple of different people. So... Oh. Maybe. Never mind. Cougar number 1 was a sponge. So using her breach axe, smashed Cougar in the rear right leg. Falcon smashed Cougar with her breach axe's head, bruising her body and spine. And then Porcupine slammed Cougar 1 in the neck. Cougar 1 did nothing. Thanks for sponging everything, though, I guess. That was kind of nice. Alright, Leopard is tending to steroid. He does have asthma. Oh. This is the best thing ever. Guys, we're actually getting some crops. No longer are we in a volcanic winter on the 7th day of our summer. Took long enough. Alright. Dovin Chico, good, is working on some of this. Good is working on this wall. So it looks like we're going to have, I think, 2 bodies left. All the rest of them are rotting. So hypothetically, people should go in here frequently and should start pulling them out so that we could start throwing them over here into the marsh. Oh, wait, maybe we have 4. Okay, so this might be enough for the wargs and things. Actually, now it's 30 degrees in there. Yep, Arctic Fox number 5 is taking a piece off of Snake. Looks like the left arm was bitten off, the head was bitten off. And now Arctic Fox number 5 is bitten off the right arm. Also, Steroid, you need your weapon too. What happened to your sword? Where the hell is his sword? Oh, it's in the door. God damn it, come pick up your sword. Who else is missing their weapons? Declan has his, Callie has hers, Andrew has his, Steroid's picking up his, Leopard has a machine pistol. Can we actually replace that with something different now? Are you good at anything? You have a little bit of shooting. I'll keep with that. Eblinger has her sniper. Dovin Chico has her charge rifle. Okay. Eblinger, can I have you put on the smoke pop pack? I think it's going to be most useful for one of our shooters to have it so they will not be locked onto. And especially because she does not have the plate armor. Dovin Chico does, so... Cool, so Declan is here, still in the hospital, so he is doing a little bit better. Dovin Chico's working on that wall. Okay. Eb is harvesting a couple of things. Can I have you haul a couple of things instead? We have so many things that are just out in the ground. And Leopard. No accessible spot. Why is this not accessible? It's not set for human corpses. I think this one was for animals. Oops. Can I have a couple of you start hauling a couple of these rotting bodies for me? There's quite a few of them that are rotting. Steroid you as well. Andrew. And Callie. I know you're taming a grizzly bear, but... And Kylina. No, Dove and Chico. Work on the door. You were in the middle of doing it and then you gave up. At least if we could pull a couple of the rotting corpses out of here, I think it'll be better, because I think the rotting ones will actually make people sick. I don't know if it'll make the animals sick. I'm pretty sure it does. So, just in case... Just a couple, guys. That one is reserved. Doe and Chico's still working. Oh, Arctic 8, Fox 8 has given birth. Yay. There's a couple more. Leopard, couple more. Steroid after you eat, couple more. Andrew. Come play. Stop playing chess. Hold on. Are there any not getting hauled? I think that's all of them, right? Cool. We'll throw them in the marsh. So the marsh is actually going to make them deteriorate more, especially being unroofed and outdoors. Yes, the Arctic foxes and the regular foxes definitely were the MVPs in that battle. So this is precisely why we are continuing to have more. There's quite a few of them. So if anybody wants to name any foxes, I cannot guarantee that they will survive. But they're definitely going to be used as attack animals, so yeah. Yeah, people are going to be sad about all these corpses, but... Oh, now how did these ones rot? Yeah, Polar Bear definitely was the MVP. Death in 2 hours was definitely an issue. Great. Everything's rotting now. It's just so hot outside. Still. Dove and Chico, I thought you were working on this damn door. Oh my god, you have to go to fucking Timbuktu for wood? Alright, well... Guess we'll pull everything out later. Maybe we'll get another raid eventually, and we could throw some more bodies in there. But until then, I guess they could start eating some of the wildlife. That's kind of depressing. I'm sorry, Bear, you're gonna be all alone here in your corpse room for a little bit. Alright. Declam is doing a little bit better, so I think his medium amount of pain is especially from this crack in his jaw. I think, yeah, it's also ticked down his eating, so he's gonna be upset for a little bit. Dove and Chico's mad because she's drowsy. To be fair, you had to go all the way out of nowhere to go and grab a couple of pieces of wood, so I'm not surprised. Alright, we'll rip out the rest of the rotting bodies tomorrow. Oh, now it's 30 degrees. Figures. Okay. Steroid, feeling gross after all of that, is now going to go take a shower. Especially because he's soaking wet because of the marsh. Why is there just a steel club? What? Why is there a steel club in the bathroom? Anybody know? What the heck? Okay. Yeah, it's the poop knife. It's just what? I just was not expecting that. Okay, Red Fox number 7 looks like is hurt. Got into a scuffle with a rat? Oh no. Alright, we'll deal with that in a second. Can you go and lay down and then we'll send probably Declan, since his sleep is actually okay, we'll send him to go and tend to you. Hope that rat was useful. See, that's why I want to have the corpses, because otherwise they'll go and they'll attack wildlife, which attacks them back, which is kind of an issue. I don't want to lose foxes to random, like, foxes and rats and rabbits and things like that, so. Where is this rat? This rat does not exist. Oh. Callie and Andrew are immediately loving. Good. That should actually bring up both of their needs too. Apparently it doesn't look like this room is too impressive for her. So thankfully she should be okay. She is still upset about being both imprisoned, seeing a couple of rotting corpses, and minor pain. Why are you still— oh, her torso. Yeah, we'll find it inside the fox. I'm sure it probably ate the entire thing in one thing. No, you could go to bed. I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were going to keep doing it. Just go to sleep. You're all the way over here. I'm so sorry, Dove and Chico. I'm so sorry. I just wanted you to work on a door. That's all I wanted. Okay, well now after this at least it should be well insulated. So we could probably turn off the power to these for now. Oh, and that's right, we had to set up this septic tank. So what we were going to do is we were going to create a bunch of chem fuel from some fecal waste, but in order for us to do that, we were trying to see if we could pull it like directly out of the septic tank and remove the sewage outlets, but we'll have to see. Oh. A 43-year-old starfighter pilot named Bowman is calling for help. She is hiding from a hostile machine persona who she recently awoke. She wants to flee and join you. If she joins you, the persona will hit Bear Country with a psychic suppression wave for 7.4 days, reducing the consciousness of all males. Desperate to stay hidden, Bowman claims to be unable to tell you more about herself. She was a pilot. Ooh. Hold on, what does a pilot do? Rimworld. Pilot. Job. Where's the list? Let's try Rimworld. What were some of the other ones that we've looked up previously? Some of the other character archetypes. Let's try Butcher. Oh, that's not right. Evangelical. Let's try that. No. God damn it. Does anybody remember which one on the wiki is all of the jobs? That's Rimworld base. What in the world is that? No, wiki. Let's try quests. Factions? Let's try pawns. Maybe it's under pawns. Oh. Humans. Human resources, body parts, torso, neck. Man, the Rimworld wiki is extremely extensive. Is it good shooting? Oh, is it backstories? I just want to see what it is. Backstory. Yeah, there we go. Oh god, list of player created, backstories, common, adult, random. Let's try searching pilot? No. Sculptor, blacksmith. It doesn't even have it on here. Shoot. So this person, we have literally no idea. This would be completely blind. And there's no way to tell. I think it might be construction? Is it construction and intellectual? Okay, who are our males? Let's start there. So Declum, Andrew, Steroid, Leopard, and Dovin, Chico, and Scargang. So that's a little bit more than half of our colony who would have psychic suppression waves, reducing the consciousness of all males for 7.4 days. But if we do get attacked, that would also help us against any of our enemies as well. So it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's also not necessarily a good thing either. Reduced by half, so 50%. So if they were to get high on smoke leaf, they would probably immediately drop. So I suppose what we could do is anyone whose consciousness is... Actually, you could have all the girls smoke the smoke leaf, so the boys can't. Yeah, it's just a little bit of tired. It's only half, so... And actually, most of our people aren't too bad with their consciousness. Right now, Declan is a little bit slowed because he's in a medium amount of pain. Kylina's dementia is pretty bad, but it's not going to affect her because she's a female. Steroid's a little bit lower because of his breathing. I think it should be okay. It's only 2% off. We do need people. We just lost a colonist. And we do need fighters. Okay. Hello, Bowman. Please be a fighter. Please, for the love of God, please be a fighter. Please fight people. We even have a bedroom for you? Okay. So now a psychic suppressor field has begun reducing the consciousness of all the males across the whole region. It's modulated by an individual's psychic sensitivity. Thankfully, nobody is a psychic, so it should be just the normal base. Okay, Bowman, where are you? Oh, here we go. So a starfighter pilot named Bowman has arrived. Okay, welcome to the colony. So this is Bowman. She actually is not affected by it, ironically enough. She has no health issues. And she comes here wearing a parka for some reason. Can I have you please put on some new clothing? Woohoo! Okay. And we'll go and take a look at your stats in a second. Let's have you match everybody else. You get 5 hours of recreation a day. Okay, so welcome to the colony. Oh, wait, we gotta assign... Please carry herbal medication in case there's any issues. Switch to herbal medication if there's any things wrong. And switch to hot weather so you will not wear that parka. Okay. Hello. Oh. Oh, you're upset because they're all disfigured. Oh, killed a colony animal. What? How did Dove and Chico kill a colony animal? Why are you mad about that? Oh. 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 Welcome to the colony. Sojourn Bowman Lucas, who in her childhood was a pilot fan. So her father was a starfighter pilot, and she always idolized the old man. From a young age, she collected pirate memorabilia and studied pilot books, preparing to join this deep space navy and follow in her father's footsteps. And a starfighter pilot. Okay. After years of training and drilling, Bowman finally became a starfighter pilot. Hundreds of combat missions later, she grew bored and started seeking newer thrills. She joined a band of space pirates, which eagerly welcomed her because of her piloting skill. So yeah, you're right. Shooting and intellectual, a little bit of melee. No mining, no animals, no artistic, but that's okay. And she's incapable of medical. Why? Was that the pilot fan? Oh, I guess because of starfighter pilot. Can't do mining, can't do cooking. So you can only do social, research, and shooting. Yeah, see, you find it. Well, because all it said was pilot, so I think that's the issue, is it didn't say starfighter pilot. She's also a jogger, but she's a slow learner, so her global learning factor is minus 75%. And she's a pyromaniac. That's probably why she had nowhere else to go. Thanks, Randy. Hello, welcome to the colony. You get Callie's old room. Actually, this was Patch's old room. Callie's old room is kind of cruddy. It's just this. Yeah. Although the pyromaniac one isn't as bad if you can get somebody to go and follow them around and simultaneously put it out, so it's not an issue. Let's reinstall this over here. Let's cancel this wooden bed. No, that is not Moth number 2. We are not naming any more people Moth. You already died once. We're not doing it again. Dove and Chico, can you clear that basin for us really quick? And then can you come and clear out this wooden sewage one so we could start reusing that wood? Okay, so welcome Bowman. If anyone would like to be Bowman, we also have Dove and Chico, Leopard, Steroid, who are still up for names. Who would you like to be? Moth, you're not allowed. Oh, a mod that does a soft rework of Pyromaniac. That would actually be kind of nice. So maybe they go up to the campfire and they have to, like, warm themselves by the fire, but then that fulfills their fire needs, so then they don't go setting fires. That'd be kind of nice. Alright, we need to set up your work. So you could do basic things, that's fine. You're actually not so great at social. Don't entertain either. Sure, you can hunt. And yes, you can do research. Shar, who do you want to be? I've got a couple of people to choose from. Bowman, Dove and Chico, Leopard, and Steroid are all completely unnamed, so... don't worry about construction. We have quite a few people that could do construction. And do not cook. Oh, for the love of God, you have a 3 in cooking. Please do not. 4... Oh, and Gulag is pregnant. Wait, can you stop that? So Leopard is an evangelist. Leopard was a medical assistant in his childhood, so he has a little bit of medical. And then he's also slothful, so he loves idleness and hates anything productive. But he can help out with cooking, so we have him currently butchering. He has a 7 in artistic, a 9 in medical, which we're slowly training so he can replace Patch, and he has a 7 in social. He was an evangelist, so he has a plus in artistic, a minus in medical, and a plus 4 in social. So that's why his medical is slowly being brought back up. And he's incapable of firefighting because he was a medical assistant. Because he was left with a lifelong fear of fire. He was actually part of a group that we had brought in. because their home had burned down. So he actually popped in as part of the guests and he asked to join us. And he has a lover named Black Goat who was still part of that group. Still have more stuff to harvest. Should probably set everybody on sewing again. Plant cut. So Declan switch. Kylina switch. Steroid switch. Bowman, perfect. So Bowman, upon joining the colony, decides to change her name. And is now going to be known as Sharnova. And her title is Starfighter Pilot. So welcome to the colony. Who dropped a psychic shock glance over here? Was that Ebb? That must have been Ebb. There's no way. Oh, I guess she can't carry it while also carrying the smoke pop pack. Oh, because I just recently got VIP, that's why. Oh, wait, I thought you were going to change your pants. Go change your pants. Change into those new pair of pants. So Ebb no longer wants to carry this lance. Can we give it to somebody else? Dovin and Chico can carry it. Do we have any other ranged weapons? Yeah. Your VIP for getting killed immediately in the same stream that we named you. Can I have you temporarily pick up a recurve bow? No, you have to unlock it. So I randomly got it recently. Which is a little bit strange sometimes. Okay, Declan over here is eating. Kylina's building. Good. Is she working on that door? Yes. Oh. A hare has become tame. It is now designated as hare number 1. Yeah, go ahead and eat that. Yeah, I don't have the button yet. I have to unlock it. So especially those Saturday and Friday streams will constantly have issues where not enough people show up and it brings down my stats. So despite the fact that I could open up Streamlabs and it goes, oh, you have an average of 8 or 9 people per stream. Apparently when it gets transformed over to Twitch, it turns into 2.5. I don't get it either. So I'm also not particularly gunning for it either. So I'm extremely patient. I had a terrible time with my previous job. So I'm just waiting, and I'm like, that's okay. I'll just wait. Oh, is it from the first time? So yeah, that's probably why. So that's okay. I'm patient. It's not going anywhere. Okay, so now Sharnova has decided to go and hunt an elk. Actually, that's really going to bring up your shooting, so that's actually okay. Wow! Alright. That's nice. Thank you. So the recurve bow perforated the body and injured the right kidney and took it out. So excited. We have more soldiers. Yeah, so you two are going to have a shoot-off. What do you have now? You have a 12. And Dovin Chico has a 10. Yeah, and Moth had like a 17 or something ridiculous. It was amazing. And apparently could not, with a sniper rifle, take out a cougar, so that's Moth's fault. Okay, so a group from the Toxos Nation are coming here. Good, hello, welcome. Coyote here is wearing golden plate armor. Wow. Okay. I see your flex. But so this is actually part of the mod. This is part of the hospitality mod. So a little bit different from the royalty visitors in that these ones don't actually count towards your wealth level. They just come and stick around for like a day or two and then leave. Oh, and a recruiter from the Literal Union is passing by. His name is Semyon Figueroa. He's wearing nothing but a bowler hat. It is that cougar was like, could like taste you from a mile away. It was like, I'm going to eat moth. I'm going to eat this little moth. It's gonna be perfect. Scar Gang, can you please clean up in here? This is one of the guest rooms. Because I'm sure they're probably not going to appreciate the fact that this room is bloody as can be. Alright. So we will have to trade with them. They actually can have some pretty nice stuff on them. That's actually how we got a couple of the knee spikes and things, so. Dove and Chico over here is showering. Goxos the Tamer is immediately playing with our harp. So this is a masterwork harp that we had gotten a while ago for a quest. Oh, it has psychoid leaves and elephant leather. So they can help out with a couple of different things. It seems like quite a few of them have been helping with cooking, which it kind of sucks because we do have it set that only people 10 or above can cook. But for some reason they're ignoring that just so they can continue to cook, so. Yeah, you're not good with a sniper rifle when your target is trying to kill you. I mean, come on. I think, is anybody? Okay, we have a couple more weapons outside that we have to do something with. Can we temporarily set this over to weapons as well? So, copy. Paste these settings. And paste these. Oh, and Declan is now fully healed. Welcome back, Declan. Oh, Scar Gang is now finally coming over here and cleaning this room that is not even being used by our guests. So I think you can go to sleep. But good, looks like some of our guests are actually purchasing things. So they can freely shop as much as they want. So they could purchase things like the Neutroamine, they could purchase meals, they could purchase body parts, so we have to be very careful. Because I don't want them to purchase the joy wire or the elbow blade. We kind of want those. Actually, speaking of... Oh, no, wait. Oh, we can't do the surgery yet. The psychic suppression is going to be against Leopard and Declan, and they're both our doctors. Oh no, Scargang, you're gonna have to wait. We're gonna give you this elbow blade eventually, but you have to wait like 7 days. Oops. I didn't even think about that. This is gonna be rough. They're gonna be very slow. Look at how long it takes steroid to eat. Oh no. I mean, we kind of don't want to lose Scar Gang. Actually, we don't want to lose any of our colonists, let's be honest. We kind of need all of them. Looks like Kumbaro is heading in here to come and visit Moth's grave for some reason. Moth, you're extremely sour. You're going to be sour for a long time. To be fair, I also was, because that kind of sucked. I just was not expecting that. I really was not. And it was literally a year and a day after, unfortunately, Wicked died to the same exact thing. Which is why we constantly check for predators. Oh, one of the elks is down. Good, looks like Dovin Chico was starting to attack this one and now has extreme blood loss. Okay, Char over here is eating. Aw, was this set for hay grass? We don't need any more hay grass. We got rid of the goats, we ate them. Dovin Chico over here is eating as well. We just need people to clean, I think, is our problem. Alright, Eblinger over here is working on sowing some of the plants. Leopard is cutting some stone blocks from Chunk. Can I have you do something else? As useful as that is. There we go. I think there's other things that you could be doing. We could wait on the blocks. We have quite a few traps and things that need taken care of. And you can entertain and speak to our guests as well. So let's switch that. Go ahead and start trading with a couple of them, too. Our guests are also going to be under psychic suppression, so they're going to be upset. They're going to be very slow. And trade with Bezo? What the hell kind of name? Bezo the Cave Child. He's 15 years old. Okay. Oh, Leopard cannot talk properly because of poor health. That's okay. You have a little bit of silver. Can we sell you a couple of these bows? Look at that. Now we don't have to bring it inside. Perfect. 53. Keep trading. And besides, Bear, you now have Polar Bear, who no longer has any health conditions and is completely fine. And actually can be trained to haul as well, so you're more useful. Okay. It looks like they don't have anything. Can you also purchase some really junky weapons from us? Let's get rid of these. Man, they dropped a lot of weapons when they died. Sure, purchase a simple meal. Oh yeah, keep the one that's in the, wait, that's the steel club, right? We're gonna keep that steel club. We do, we have a flamethrower. Purchase. Oh, that's perfect, actually. Alright, accept that. That was given to us as a gift at some point by our guests, so that was really nice of them. And then trade with Armadillo and trade with Penguin? Or I think you already did. Well, see, our problem is we don't want to set our things on fire, so we don't really have anyone using the flamethrower for now. So, yeah, we're not burning down the colony. We use a lot of wood. Oh, you have packaged survival meals. That'd actually be really nice. Keep purchasing more of these cruddy weapons. You can have these bird skin pants, this plain leather parka. Oh, and the synthread t-shirt. Oh, wait, you can't afford that. Wait, was that because yeah, I chose the wrong thing, I think. Oh, you just can't afford the parka. Okay. Go ahead and switch to that. So, fun fact about trying to cook the insectoids, we actually did that at one point. We used the launcher to try and kill some insects which had tunneled into our colony in the last playthrough, which then burned down the entire colony. And we had to run away. We had nothing but plate armor and about half of our weapons because the rest of it, absolutely went up in flames. Oh my god, you have a reinforced barrel? Yes, thank you. You know what? Take the shit club. Can you purchase this parka? You can. Why is your reinforced barrel so expensive? Okay, purchase these survival meals from your friend. Purchase the smoke leaf. Purchase the ambrosia. Shoot. That's fine. I'd rather lose the money in order to have another barrel because we actually do have 4 mortars. One of them has not been able to be used for a while, so. Looks like this one just woke up. Oh, we just traded with you. Never mind. Nope, keep trying. Keep trading with them. Did we talk to Stench? We did not. This one has Jade. Okay, trade with Stench first then, I guess. And then Coyote. And then Goxos, who's going to be naturally faster than you because she is not set up against this psychic suppression. Alright, purchase some meals. Thank you. Actually, now that I think about it, now we only have 1 cook because Patch is dead. That's very unfortunate. No, I do not have the tech for reinforced barrels. We did just recently get for the, whatchamacallit, mortars, so that's why. Can you purchase, I guess, some more meals? We're actually running out. We're gonna have to make more. Now, unfortunately, Andrew is the only one that can. So, Andrew, can I take you off? Oh! Thanks to a high mood, Andrew has experienced an inspiration. He'll get a significant trade price bonus when closing his next trade deal. No, let's not waste it on these guys. Let's have Leopard continue to be the one trading. Can you make reinforced barrels? I thought you couldn't. I thought you could only purchase them. Let's see. Yeah, mortars here. Oh, 1 second. Oh, looks like Goxos has no money. Never mind. Reinforced. Nope. At least it's not listed. Let's try fabrication. Fabrication bench. It might be under the fabrication bench. But I know that we could definitely make an auto cleaner. Bionic replacements. Advanced fabrication. Starflight basics. So, as you can see, we have quite a bit of a ways to go anyway. So, it's gonna be a bit. Thankfully, though, now Sharnova can actually start doing research, so yay! We did actually take Leopard off of it for the most part, just so we could work on other things. Oh good, somebody bought milk. I didn't realize you still had silver on you. I know we just sold you this ambrosia. Oh, that's right, you have like 200 silver. Actually, can we sell these guys hay grass? Is that a thing we could do? Hey, Penguin, you have a lot of money. No, you won't purchase hay. We have 4,500 hay. Oh. We don't need the hay. Really? It takes a mod? That's kind of sucky. Okay. Kylina's fixing a couple of things. Can I have you... Oh. Oh, shoot. No sewage capacity. Can you start working on the sewage tank? Oh, you guys took out both of them? Well, I'd rather just get the elk immediately and eat them. Good, looks like a couple of them are getting shot. This one over here is died. Dovin Chico is hunting an elk with a whole bunch of things following her. Good, Char pulled another one of the elk. Perfect. Wow, this is gross. And we have to pull the other ones that are still rotting out too. I know, there's just so many of them. It's just... it's just foxes as far as the eye can see. See, this is what I had always wanted this whole time, was for them to follow for all of this. Just so, in case anything went manhunter or things tried to eat them, that the foxes would immediately turn around and destroy them. Unfortunately, that came too late for both Moth and Wicked, but... And Vaughn, too. Vaughn was destroyed by a warg. There was nothing we could do about that one. Do they have... no, they have Callie, but yes, they're following Moth specifically, like, ah, yes. The nice one that oversees our corpse room feeds us. Actually, are they still eating the rotting bodies? Why are you browsing the wares of the dead? What the heck? Why are you browsing that? Stop that. Okay. Nobody can use the bathroom, so Kylina, I need you to finish up this septic tank very quickly. Oh, are you kidding me? Sorry, Dovin Chico. I know you were hunting. Can you go work on that instead? Leopard is upset and is stressed because he's recreation deprived. I think you can turn the corpses into fertilizer, but I think I have to research that still. Yeah, biosolids composter. Oh, maybe it's just sewage. Sludge. Yeah, I think it's that. Or sewage treatment. Deep wells. Hygiene bionics. So we did actually recently install a bionic bladder that went into Andrew, so he no longer has to use the bathroom as frequently. He's also a body modder, so it actually helped him. He got a buff from it. Good, Dovin Chico's gonna pull in the marble and steel. The problem is that he's gonna be slowed, so maybe if you could just drop it off for her, for Kylina to work on. Char's just like, come on, Dovin, just hurry up. It's not that bad. Then Callie, can I have you haul in some steel? We have very few women, so... Andrew's talking to people. Can I have you cook at the stove? It's gonna be a little bit before we get another cook, so right now Andrew is our only cook. Thankfully, he's very, very good at it. So he actually has a 15 in cooking now, so I'm okay with that. We'll just have him cook a couple of meals. He is trying to entertain our guests, which is nice. But unfortunately, they cannot help us cook. I think they're the ones that keep, you know, poisoning us, so... And then Leopard, after that, can you butcher a couple of things? So he can do some cooking, but he's not great at it. So we're trying to avoid him actually physically cooking, but he can bring up his cooking skill through butchering anyway, so... Yeah, allowed cooking skill. Unfortunately, apparently this does not apply to our guests for some reason. Alright, Declan's coming in for his dinner. Kylina over here is working on some of the wooden spike traps. Callie is pulling in that steel. I wonder why the animals didn't follow her. Steroid is also working on some spike traps. Can you actually work on that door? Was there any other doors that were blown out? I think that was the last one. Oh, one over here. Oh, missing more wood. Okay. Leopard is so slow, he's gonna go try and butcher. Oh god. Never mind, go to sleep. Andrew, after you're done with that set, we'll send you to sleep. Steroid's heading in. Alright, Andrew, you're free. You can clear and go. We can actually have Kylina work on that tomorrow. Turn around, Kylina. I know you were just picking up that wood, but can you do that instead? And then Callie, go ahead and drop all of that steel. We'll deal with it later. Oh, major break risk. Dovin Chico. Why are you just eating straight up berries? What are you doing? So you ate the berries and now you're eating a normal meal. What the hell? Okay. Not gonna ask any questions. Oh, my friend Patch died. Such a wonderful person. Gone forever. The universe gets darker every day. An awful bedroom. What's wrong with your bedroom? Which one's Kylina's? This one? Oh, it's just dirty. Okay. I know, Patch had friends. Amazingly. I think it was just Kylina. Was it? Was it really just? Hold on. Patch's only friend apparently was Kylina. Despite the fact that Kylina's a psychopath and can't get any social. Oh, she's incapable of caring. And incapable of social. But somehow Patch was her friend. And no one else in the colony. Yeah, they were dementia buddies. And start talking in the middle of a conversation. And just forget things, and everybody's like, what? So they wouldn't talk to either of them, so they'd only talk to each other. They would just have rambling conversations. Yeah, Kylina has dementia too. Everybody else would have to repeat themselves to each other. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe Kylina and Patch could only remember everything that they told each other. But if, like, Leopard or somebody went and go talk to them, they couldn't remember it. Yeah, but Kylina said this yesterday. How can you remember everything that she said, but you can't remember anything else? Well, I don't know. Just something about her. Oh, good. Everybody can use the bathroom again. Oh. We can drain. We could use this to make chem fuel, guys! We could drain the septic tank. It says set the level at which fecal sludge should be emptied into barrels. Fecal sludge can be moved or knocked over, burned, or turned into biosolids or fuel. Ah, yes! Okay, set. So currently it's going to pull 50. When it hits 20 or more, start pulling it out into barrels so we could start turning it into biofuel. So this is unfortunately going to be the fecal room, so whoever stays in this room, I'm sorry. But I think we'll turn this into the fecal solids room. It is, it's infinite energy. We don't have to keep boomalopes. Our people actually are the boomalopes. Oh my god, this is terrible. Now, here's the true question. Okay, 75 fecal sludge. Do forever. Okay. We're learning hygiene. See, I just couldn't figure it out, so I'm glad we figured it out by all of our powers combined. So what else are we researching currently? We're researching washing machines, that's what it was. So we're gonna do that so we can strip the corpses, so if they have any plate armor or flak armor or anything like that, then we can wash it, and it will no longer be tainted, and then we can wear it. Speaking of, does that mean any of these guys are? No, looks like they're all completely tribals. Yeah, looks like none of them have any kind of, anything. This one, the treehouse builder, was completely naked. Were you a nudist? No, he was just sanguine. And psychically dull and hygienic. Huh. Okay. Oh, this one, White Snake was a psychopath. And he was considered guilty. So, what did you kill? Oh, I guess you just hurt a bunch of people. Okay. Oh, Dovin Chico shot one of the foxes. Oops. Whoops. Cool. Oh, we can empty it. Dovin Chico, can you empty that really quick? Aw, yes, fecal sludge. We could start making some immediately. Go, Andrew, go. We need more fuel. We're gonna have so many shells. Our problem is that we... Okay, it stopped for a second. I thought Randy was about to drop it as I was talking about it. But, we keep having a lot of mech clusters drop on us. And we're not very well equipped. So the only thing that we can do, pretty much, is to shell them from afar. So... can I have some people come bring these in? The females that are a little bit faster. Oh, you're still restricted. Oh, shoot. I didn't even realize that. No, the only person that should be restricted to the home zone should be Kylina. We had restricted them because we were having some... Oh. Why is Steroid upset? Oh, I guess because he's really slow. But we had restricted them in case if... because those ones were particularly cold, so I didn't want them getting too cold and, like, passing out or something. Shara's researching. Can you actually come pull in the elks that you had shot and then left out in the field, please? There's a warg that took out a turkey. Oh, here it is. Kylina, after that, can you... Oh, never mind. Callie, can you haul in this turkey? I just realized I was going to make the dementia patient go wander out in the middle of nowhere. I'm so glad the game stopped me. No, the elk cannot go manhunt her, thankfully. They cannot take us out. Cool, Andrew is making some chem fuel. So, I'm going to make a spot. What was I doing? Stockpile zone right here. Disallow all, but fecal sludge. Cool. Drain tank at 20%. Yes. So I think that's how that works. We'll play with it. Can they? Oh, there's some wild boar. And some deer. Can you guys kill these deer? We'll keep the pigs for our wargs and things to eat, though. Oh, is that where Jake's going? No, he's just wandering. Yeah, the Great Elk War. Everybody warned me. You all knew. Oh, Red Fox number 2 has given birth. Good. Keep training these new foxes. We need to set them to attack as soon as they can. Okay. So what I think I want to do is, for the meantime, that ought to be a pal. No. For the meantime, though, I think all of the males, I think I want them to stay in the home zone because they're going to be extremely slow. So Leopard, Dovin Chico, and Scargang. Just stick around here. You guys are going to take forever to walk across the map, so. Who offended Vito Anna? Who did it? Yeah, just drop a whole bunch of biofuel right here. It'll be great. Everything will be harvested. It'll be terrible. It'll all be fertilized. Okay, looks like Kylina's working on some of the turrets. Callie's still trying to pull some stuff into inventory. I don't know why some of these batteries are all different levels now. That's kind of weird. This one I think recently got fixed. I don't know about this one. Oh yeah, just give us 5,000 milk. Why? Because it'd be funny. I don't know what we'll do with it. Man, I don't know if we'd ever make that many meals ever. Oh, horrible. Andrew, I appreciate you talking to them. Can you go cook, please? And Leopard, I also appreciate you talking to them. What are they at? 89%. You should have an okay stay. Can you go butcher a couple of things? Alright, this is gonna be all the females just out in the fields, just shooting everything, and bringing it back in for the men. We're gonna be a matriarchal society for a couple of days. Looks like this is still going for another, what, 5 days? Something like that. Good, Shara immediately shot that deer. Good, and we almost have all of the rotting corpses out of here, so we have 2 left. No, not Makima, no. Alright, Declan is botching some harvest. That's because his consciousness is, like, extremely low. Because, 1, he is missing an eye. And 2, the psychic suppression. So his manipulation score is actually terrible. But it's actually put back with his bionic arm, so. That'll be. What's the one that only says Halloween? What the heck is her name? Although, if you guys are watching the anime, I don't think she's in there yet. I don't think she's anywhere near in there yet. It's gonna be quite a few seasons before you'll meet her. Okay. Kylina's upset. Yes, thank you. Steroid over here is very upset. Ugly environment. Proposal rejected. Awful bedroom. Why was your bedroom awful? Where is your bedroom? Just because it's dirty? Are you serious? Can you please go clean it? Just clean for a little bit. We'll have everybody else work. Glad the foxes are over here in the hallway. I'm hoping we can get fabrication soon so we can start doing some auto cleaners. Can you actually clone dead bodies? Is that a thing? We could see if you stick around long enough. It's also going to be a little while before we even add the Ideology DLC. It also does break the game in a pretty significant... Oh, amniotic fluid, ew. It breaks the game a little bit, which is why I'm trying to add DLCs very slowly. Oh, actually, we could turn off this vent now. Disallow this room. And turn this off. Oh, is it a mod? Oh. Close that. Maybe we should have all the foxes not walk around in the hallway anymore. They are leaving a lot of filth everywhere. People are getting very sad about it too. Let's see. So foxes... Clear allowed area. Fox. Please stay out of the bedrooms. So people will stop being sad about it. You guys don't need to go in there. That's a bathroom. Stay out of there. That's also a bathroom. Use the front entrances. That's okay. Out of the halls. We'll see if this helps. I don't know if it will, but it might. And stay out of this bathroom. I wish that this wasn't through the rec room, but... Huh. Vat-grown pawns get one trait. Huh. That'd be kind of nice. Oh, see, now they're all just gonna go wandering through here. Oh. Scar Gang is in a daze. This happened because of poor mood, because recreation starved. Not much we could do about that. It's just because you're slow. Alright, so the foxes could go in this area. Good, so that should help. Just stay outside, guys. The bears and all of the other haulers, though, can probably stay. Let's do this. Area 2. Let's name this Wargs. And the Wargs also cannot haul. So can we have you guys... Oh, wait. Not the cougar. Warg, warg, warg. Where's the other wargs? More wargs. Alright, Scar Gang, how bad are you? Oh, it's just because you're a... No, is that not fast learner? Maybe not. Yeah, you don't even want to go anywhere near there. You're like, I don't want to go listen to the harp. I don't want to go to the billiards table. It's too far. I do have a mod for a... Oh, I just got gifted a tier 1 subscription to one of my friends. It just popped up in the corner of my dashboard. I was like, what the heck? I guess she must be streaming right now. But I do have a hot spring. Oh, do we have enough? No, we don't have enough jade. But if we can make a marble hot spring instead of marble traps, I think that might actually help. So anything that's marble, get rid of. Now Steroid is upset. Is this also marble? Yes. That's marble. That's marble, and that's marble. Are you? Yes. So these are going to be heftier and heavier, which is actually going to kill a lot more of our enemies better. But I think right now we need that hot spring, because then we can directly send for our pawns to go and take care of their recreation. So that is part of a mod, and you could do it over a geothermal vent. And it does make them a lot happier, and it can actually heal some sicknesses and diseases too. Quite a nifty mod. I wish you could just drag and it would automatically put all of these back. But we'll do this while everybody is going to sleep. Gonna need a lot of wood, so we will have to send Declan out probably. I know, that hot spring sounds really nice. I can't feel my fingers. Need warm clothes. That is right, we do need to remake some parkas. Okay, now somebody else is having a major break risk. Guys, we're dealing with a lot right now. Can we deal with something different? More traps. I think that's it. Okay, we just redid all of these. Looks like for the most part, all of these that aren't done... Oh, that's a wooden one. Whoops. There is a mod for Twitch integration. Unfortunately, it needs bits usually, or channel points, which I can't get until we have a sub button, so we gotta wait. Actually, I think there's a couple. I think there's crowd control, and I think there's one that was made by an independent group, but I think they've abandoned it, sadly. I'd rather use theirs than crowd control, but... Yeah, I thought crowd control, though, upgraded, but not the other one. Nope, that's wood. Perfect. Can we not put any more around here? Are you serious? Really? God damn it. We'll set that over here. Alright, come on, hot spring. These are all wood? Yes. Oh. Arctic Fox number 6 has lost attack. That's because nobody's training it. That's okay. We'll retrain it soon. Because everybody is out doing other things. Like hunting. And construction. So, whoops. Leopard is tending to work puppy number 2, which seems to have attacked a turkey and is going to die in 2 hours. Oh my god. I'm going to put the wargs here temporarily. We're going to manage the area, and we're going to invert it. Oh look, now they're allowed everywhere but that little spot. Now, no wargs in here. At least not until the winter. Stay out of the storeroom. Stay out of the kitchens temporarily. Oh. Their stay was okay. Had a score of 21, so they'll visit again in a while. Sorry, everybody. We're still... Please tell your friends that they can come visit. But please don't expect anything nice just yet. At least not till everything else is taken care of. Alright, cool. I don't think they cause fill, so that might be a little bit easier. Polar bear apparently does, though. Oh, damn it. Now our machining table is broken down. Okay, Eblinger, no longer work on these jackets. Work instead on parkas. So these parkas we're going to make out of wool. And I believe we need, how many do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, 8, 7. So we need 7. Please make 7 parkas as soon as you can. Because it is about to get cold. Although, our 2 people who are wearing plasteel plate armor, excuse me, bleh, are not going to be able to wear those, so I think what we'll do is we'll make those anyway, just in case, and if they start getting hypothermia, we'll just change them for temporary sake. Leopard sleeping. I didn't have you doing anything all night, did I? That was very hard to say. Plasteel steel plate armor. Bleh. See, all the girls are like super speedy. Oh. Oh, she's a jogger. That's why. I was like, she's so speedy than everybody else. Oops. Alright, Eb is working on the heal route. Can I have you start working on the parkas? It is already the 11th day of our summer, so it's going to get very cold very, very quickly. Steroid is also upset. Have you guys set to the home zone? What is exactly the home zone? Oh, Pact of Trados. Relations have unfortunately changed a little bit again. Oh yeah, if you can make them move 300%, that's ridiculous. Okay, don't go down there. Oh yeah, our guests are trying to get together in a group to leave. And their friends are very slow. Here goes Stench. Oh, and he has food poisoning. How did you get food poisoning? Yeah, they're not gonna leave for a while. Anyway. Oh, okay, so the research. That makes more sense then. I thought you were gonna have to, like, send everybody to, like, bionic limbs and things. Good, Dove and Chico is actually over here playing some poker, so that should help their recreation. Boys, can I have you guys get up so you can do that too? Leopard, you as well. I know you're, like, disastrously tired. No, don't take the— okay, fine, take the herbal medication to inventory. Oh my god, you mean this whole time? Hey, do you guys remember when everybody was trying to use the herbal medication on the people that were getting, surgery and things, so I disallowed it? So this whole time, nobody's had any herbal medications. No wonder they're all vying for, like, this one piece of medication that's just sitting out in the field. They're like, it's still covered in dirt. They're like, no, this is mine. Shoves it straight in pocket. Oops. Do these guys also cause filth? Is there, like, a list of, like, which ones do? Revenge, diet. No, it doesn't say. Wilderness blocked by fences. Toxic resistance. Huh, guess not. Okay, Shar over here is researching. Currently working on washing machines. If we could just set a couple of them, maybe in a storeroom or something nearby. Maybe one of the larger bathrooms. Then we can wash things like plate armor and stuff that our enemies fall with. Okay, Dove and Chico over here is trying to train Red Fox number 7. The foxes are actually much faster than him, so this is going to be an issue with training. Which is probably why none of the foxes are getting trained. Eb is over here making a parka. How's her needs? Good, looks like she just needs to go to the bathroom. Leopard is finally rearming the steel mortar. Oh good, Warg puppy number 2 is still hurt but should be okay. It is completely unconscious. So we're going to have to feed it. Steroid over here is actually staying nearby, thankfully. Is this part of the home zone? Nope. And we are missing blocks. Can they start dropping it off, maybe? No, I guess not. Oh shoot, we still have a hole in the wall over here. Kylina, can you come fix that? So our enemy was trying to break into our kitchen. Do we have any blocks? We do have a little bit of marble. Can we do that? They keep seeming to wanting to just break into our kitchen to steal our meals and nothing else. So I was saying that maybe what we might have to do is to triple wall this, but I think that's going to be a future issue. Okay, Callie is training Arctic Fox Puppy number 4. Andrew is cooking. What blueprint are you taking that to? Oh, I guess over to here. Science never stops. Ambition of the cosmic, the pinnacle of creation. Oh my god. Well, I guess that makes sense, because then we do have, like, Archotech technologies anyway. This is why we double and triple wall. You know, everything is double walled now, but just our enemies just really want our meals. They don't want anything else. They just keep trying to break in through our kitchen for our meals. This is twice now that they have directly targeted this spot. This exact spot. Not up here, not over here. This exact spot right here. I don't know why. They just really like that spot. Wish we could use steroids jump pack. Oh, we could, but that's a waste. Must be recharged after several uses. Some spacer tech militaries have melee combat specialists who use jump packs to bypass obstacles. I thought they did go for beds, but apparently they just really like the meals. So maybe they're trying to get into the bedrooms over here to take them out? I thought they went for the most expensive stuff. And I mean, now we have a ton of jade, too. We have 164 jade. Oh, we could turn the rest of these rooms into jade rooms. Jade actually has less hit points, so maybe we shouldn't. So Dovin, Chico, and Andrew are actually both greedy colonists, so what I typically like to do is I like to take the jade and throw it into the walls for them. Oh, are we out of cloth? Oh. No, there's some over here. I guess I just haven't finished it. Can we make a jade bed for them? Oh, we could. We can make a jade royal bed. Well, we don't have the gold, but... Ooh! A jade brazier. So it's a bowl-shaped furnishing used to hold a fire. Will light the surroundings and create heat. Oh, can we make some meditation thrones? We don't even have anybody that can do any psychic yet, but it's a large ornate chair designed for a dignity-focused psycaster to sit and meditate. Reigning on a throne is a form of meditation that builds up psi focus. For Dignity Psi casters, more impressive meditation thrones and throne rooms increase the rate of psi focus gain. Or we can make a jade dresser. Okay. What did I say we have? 164? We're going to make 2 jade beds. We're just going to make them in here and then we'll move them later. Codex with Andrew. Oh, whoops. This one was actually supposed to be Andrew's room. No, I do not know how to get them into royalty. I know there's titles and things like that, but I haven't gotten any quests for them yet. And then I know you need like certain clothing and certain wealth levels. And like so much decor, I think, or something like that. Scargang is still psychotically wandering, but has decided to go and take a nap, so everybody should be going to sleep for the most part. Been missing them for 4 years. Oh no. Okay, leopard over here. Do quests for honor. We haven't had any for honor yet. That's the issue. Like, we've been getting some of them. Oh. The amazing blueprint. Like this one. We keep getting a whole bunch of these. We don't get any specifically for... Oh, Lord. A mysterious message has arrived, and it seems it was transmitted by a machine persona that refuses to name itself. It asks that you build a very specific monument. It has to be 14 and 16 by size, made of metallic, wood, or stone, or blocks, and it has to be completed within 16 days. After completion, you'll have to protect it for 27 days. If any piece of it is destroyed, an Architect's Enforcement System will activate and a mech cluster will land containing 1 centipede burner, 2 lancers, 1 pikeman, 1 scyther, 1 sunblocker. Oh my god, we won't have any sun. 1 countdown activator, 2 proximity activators, 5 mech nodes, 1 mech high shield, 1 mech capsule with additional mech, 2 mech assemblers for more mechs, 1 auto charge turret, and 4 mini slugger turrets. Oh my god. For a whole bunch of tech prints, which would be kind of nice, some miniguns or an LMG, skill trainer or a stone gland or a bionic arm. I don't think we're doing this one. I think we're good. So how do we do quests for honor? Are they different from the ones that were given? Do we have to go on conquests throughout the world? Is that a thing? God, that's so much. Good relations with the Empire. We haven't had any from the Empire even get offered to us. That's the problem. I also don't know if the Empire actually spawned, because technically we added in the DLC into this save file, because they're not even an option. I do know about the Empire, but I don't know if we actually have that then. Because we have a Civil Outlander Union, a Rough Outlander Union, another Civil Outlander Union, another Rough Outlander Union, Gentle Tribe, Fierce Tribe, Savage Tribe, another Gentle Tribe, and a Pirate Gang. So, I don't know if we actually can. Oh. Okay, so it does have to be from the start. Damn it. Well... No, it didn't give me the option to spawn it in. Because I know that I actually did put it into my regular main save file, and it added them in, which is weird. So I enabled all the DLC, everybody spawned in, it was completely fine. For some reason it didn't on this save. So I don't know if maybe they'll show up eventually, maybe? But I know in my regular one, I absolutely loaded in, put in all the DLC, and it gave me both, oh, Red Fox has lost an attack skill. That's okay. Probably spoilers, so if you don't want spoilers, it did spawn in both the mechs and it did spawn in the Empire, and it gave me the end conditions for both of them. So I don't know why it worked on that one, but not on this one. I just do not know why. So I don't know if I did it wrong. I don't know if the game just assumed that it was already in. I have no idea why. So maybe eventually it'll come in. Maybe you have to hit like a certain threshold, because that one in my main file is absolutely way far down the tech tree. I'm talking like I've been playing that one for like 3 years. So I have no idea. So I mean, maybe it'll show up. Maybe. Oh good, now we have a whole bunch of fecal sludge over here. I think that's the only time somebody will ever actually be excited about that. Guys, there's a whole bunch of shit over here in the corridor. Yay! These are all connected. Oh my god. Are you serious? This electric pump, which we have had, seems to only be connected to this particular battery. So is constantly draining from only this battery and not the line. Are you kidding me? I can't tell if it's connected to the line. This is so stupid. Are you telling me that that's why this one is not charging? Yeah, it's connected. That's why it's so weird. Why is this one the only one that is not filling? What the hell happened to this battery? This one I know was busted, but then why is this one so broken? Oh, and we might have to put another boiler too. So the connected demand is currently 2,200 out of 2,000. Ooh. That's so weird. That's so bizarre. We're still learning how these mods work. We haven't really done them very frequently. Are we out of beds? We have one bed left. And we just lost a whole ton of foxes, too. How do we need more freaking beds? Wow. Okay. Guys, I think we have a lot of animals. I think we have a very extreme amount of animals. I think in the next attack, we're going to send the foxes and see what happens. I think that's what we should do first, is we should send all of the foxes all at once. And just have them do whatever they can, and then we'll go in to do cleanup. Good, Kyleena's already working on this jade double bed. Dove and Chico got woken up very rudely. And was like, I might as well get up. I'm hungry anyway. And Scargang is no longer wandering in a psychotic state. Yeah. A fox Zerg army. We'll outfit them in a whole bunch of armor and everything too. We'll just go and rip people up. Wow, and you soiled yourself? You're filthy? Who insulted you? Who in the middle of you just having a psychotic episode was like, I hate you. Your mom's a boom rat. Ooh. What if we did armor for poor Sally? We should look for that mod specifically just to give Sally armor. Nobody else. Just Sally. Sally's the only one that deserves the armor. That would be really funny. No, polar bear does not get any. Ooh, free mystery thing. Okay. Yeah, if we do a full bear cavalry. I mean, we are bear country. That is very true. Although right now we only have a grizzly bear and a polar bear and they can't mate with each other. So we'd have to get an additional grizzly bear, an additional polar bear. And grizzly bear 1, who is female, is 19 years old. We shouldn't talk about the animals. 3 of your animals have gotten sick from the flu. Please make sure that they get proper treatment and rest as much as possible. Geneva, Warge, and Warg puppy number 3 have all gotten the flu. Please head inside, you guys. Oh yeah, I have seen the Giddy Up mod. How do you just have so many emotes that fit everything? That's what I truly want to know. Oh, an Arctic fox puppy is starving for some reason. Is there nothing for you guys to go hunt? Let's see. Expand foxes. I guess there just isn't enough food for them. Didn't we set this as critical storage? Yeah, just nobody's taking the meals over there, I guess. Because that's also critical storage. Oops. Okay. Kylina, can I have you haul some meals so we could set the foxes to start eating meals, since it seems like a few of them can't actually hunt just yet? I mean, especially not the Arctic fox puppies, I get that, but... Good, these guys are desiccated now, so we cannot bring them back to life. So I guess it's any time that they are after rotting. So now we know. They're sitting here waiting. They're like, I know that we have normally corpses in here to eat. We just need more people. Declan is carrying a single piece of silver. He's so slow. Look at him. He's just so slow. He's like, I just can't do this, guys. I just can't. I'm just so tired. Alright, Kylina's working on the beds. Callie over here is gonna go visit some of the graves. Yeah, she really misses Patch, I guess. Alright, Andrew over here is gonna cook some simple meals. Good. So we're gonna have to feed ourselves and also the foxes. Wait. Didn't you haul those? Did you seriously drop them in the one literally next to you and then walk off? Arctic fox puppy number 5 is starving, Kylina. Oh, Jake can haul now. Look at that fast little thing. Where did all this trash come from? Let's see, leopard can clean. Kylina can clean. Yep, Jake Gyllenhaal. Yep, you got it. I'm sure everybody else heard that too then. Alright, how's research coming? So we're at 364 ticks out of 1200. So if we can make a little washing machine, maybe throw it in here. I think that's our biggest bathroom right now, currently. There is a spot right here. I don't know if it's connected to plumbing. Maybe even right here? I know that's connected to plumbing. Declan is tending to work puppy number 3, so this is the one that has the flu. Kylene is making more of the animal beds. Callie is training some of the foxes. Oh good, Arctic fox number 6 is getting trained for attacking again. How? Oh, Andrew's LMG bullet narrowly missed Porcupine and hit Arctic fox number 6. Sorry. Speaking of Andrew, he is cooking. He's gonna be very much slowed. Steroid over here is repairing some of the steel turrets. These ones were previously damaged in a robot attack, I believe. I think that was the mech attack. And Kylena's repairing the plain leather sandbags. Does that mean all the beds are done? No. I guess she just felt like going outside to repair? I thought they would build first before they would repair. I guess her dementia is just taking her all over the place because now she's harvesting a cotton plant. Okay. Steroid is also going in to go and work on the crops. Leopard is still taking herbal medicine to inventory. Oh, because he's tending to the... Never mind. He's tending to a whole bunch of stuff. Moderate malnutrition. Let's see if we can manually do this. Callie, can you go train that puppy? Because then you're going to manually feed it. Right? Is that how we can do that? We just right now do not have enough meals. That's our issue. Unfortunately, now we just have Andrew cooking. You know what? Don't use this stove anymore. Just use the electric one for the meantime. Leopard's going to eat. After you do that, can you try making... Oh, that's right. We unassigned you from crafting. I guess can we have you clean then? This place is filthy. At least the kitchen and food area. It's gonna take you quite a while to do so, so we'll just have you do this bit. Cool, that should help a little. Arctic Fox 7 has given birth. See, I don't want to sterilize them, because every time we sterilize them, they end up being the last one. So... Okay, Scargang over here is also harvesting some heal root. I think what we might have to do is we might have to stop sowing crops. I don't think we're going to be able to pull all of them in time. Yeah, we'll just send all of the foxes out. I think we're going to have to. This one we can sow. Yeah, they'll just swarm whatever they can. This is... Actually, is this out of range? Then let's turn this one off. Never mind. Don't sow this. And don't sow this. This is a regression. Yeah, every single one of the foxes just goes straight out. And let's turn this off. We do have quite a bit of vegetation. Our problem is we need more meat. So... What do we have? 4,000 potatoes. 13,000 corn. 2,400 berries. And 1,800 rice. And 4,500 hay. I think we're okay. At least on the plant matter. Oh, leopard has a minor break risk. Man, you're just cleaning. Just clean, man. You don't have to do anything else. Just clean, please. Everybody should be... Oh, Declan has gotten food poisoning from an incompetent cook. You know, it might also be Andrew, because Andrew doesn't have any good manipulation. Unfortunately, I think the only other one that could really cook would be Callie. And Callie can also give food poisoning because she only has a level of 6. Ugh. Ugh. Alright, we'll send the ladies out to go hunting, though. Is everybody heading to sleep? I said a couple of people... No, they're all good. Okay. Head to sleep, everybody. God, this rec room looks disgusting. I guess the warg puppies are also coming in, covered in stuff, and are just bleeding everywhere. Although, now that the animals aren't in the bedrooms, they're actually a little bit cleaner, so... Oh, good. Okay, so this bed is now Callie and Andrew's. So we will uninstall this bed and reinstall it in here. So this is going to be our extra room just full of, like, beds and stuff for any time that they're busted and things like that. Oh, she has an impressive bedroom. Damn it. It's only a 2.5. I guess it has to be 2 and below. I mean, it is only a -5. And getting some loving gives a +8, so it might actually be better. She's also still upset because she was in prison, but thankfully that should go away in about 3 days or so. Declan, why aren't you going to bed? Oh, there he goes. He's just very slow. Serious pain. Oh! Food poisoning. Damn it! Okay. Alright, we'll speed up through the night, since everybody should be asleep. Yeah, looks like we're out of beds already. Arctic Fox Puppy number 7? There's an extra bed. Oh god. Arctic Fox Puppy number 7. Go use a bed. Who else is sleeping outside? I think that's it. So many animals. Oh my god. Alright, nobody better attack us. You're gonna eat dogs and foxes. Okay, leopard's up first. Dovin Chico is trying to go to the farthest shower possible for some reason. After you do that, can you please clean up in here a little bit? There's even apparently still blood from some of our raider friends, apparently. Oh god. Negative 105. Steroid is eating. After you do that, can you clean up a little bit more? No, I think they're still producing animal filth. Oh well. Kylina, after you're done... Wait. clean up this room because it's apparently hideous. Good, she's gonna be a little bit faster than any of the men are gonna be. And then Callie, can you clean your room and Dove and Chico's room and this hallway? Just gonna set everybody to clean. Just clean everything that you can. Declan threw up right there, so let's not make him clean up his own vomit. Andrew's cooking. I don't want to disturb him. Scargang's gonna try and eat. Oh my god, this hallway is disgusting. -12. Maybe we should make a specific barn for the animals so they're not doing this anymore. And just have it be like a random building outside or something. Actually, they wouldn't care if they slept in here, would they? Moth, do you want to watch over the animals while they sleep? So they're not in this hallway? Oh, cargo pods. You've detected a cluster of cargo pods crashing nearby. Perhaps you'll find something useful in the wreckage. Oh no. Well, it just ripped off half the roof of our bunker, but... More jade! Thank you, Randy? Very much so appreciate it. Callie, can you move your bed? Oh god, that actually made your room more beautiful. I'm so sorry. What else can we make out of jade? I'm not making you a jade sarcophagus, no. No, you're not getting a jade sarcophagus. No, you're keeping your wooden one. You're gonna like it. Can we replace a couple of things in some of these existing rooms then? Let's see. Why does it cost so much? Why does it cost more to replace? Well, I know. That's why she had this crappy little room over here, but now she's sleeping with Andrew, who likes having an impressive bedroom. This sucks. I guess it's actually better just to make the, stuff existing. Like, brand new. That's weird. Can we make... I guess a couple of jade end tables? For some various people. Kylina can have one. Leopard can have one. Everybody that's in, like, these tiny little rooms, we'll make them some jade ones. Just so they'll be a little bit happier. I know, so this is gonna be... Who would I rather have sad? Andrew or Callie? No matter what I do, one of them's gonna be upset. Kylina has created a jade double bed masterwork. An engraving on this furniture shows a goat doe crouching next to a fire while covered in frost. 8 frozen rhino corpses surround the area. The image somehow expresses both intimacy and vengeance. This whole image is depicted by the careful arrangement of 8 clowns. This image refers to the goat doe getting hypothermia on the 9th of August. What? Dove and Chico, I hope you like your new bed. What in the absolute... Okay. Alright, reinstall that. Don't make these. Oh, wait. Reinstall that here. Wait, Kylina, come back. Okay. Man, you ever were so inspired by the fact that a goat got hypothermia that you make a bet about it? What in the seven hells? Okay. And then, Kylina, can you move that bed? Wait, move the bed. What in the world? Anyway. Declan is... Yeah, it is a very slow news day. I do have the replace stuff mod. It's just, I don't know why, but for some reason when I try to replace, for example, this, it's telling me it costs 527 jade. I don't know why. I really don't. I don't get it. Good, now we're gonna have a couple of these end tables, so now we can... Oh, steroid failed while constructing a jade end table. Can you not? No, go do something else. Stop. Oh my god. Kylina, go work on it so he won't. God damn it, he's gonna work on a different one. You know what? Go out here and... Yeah, there is a replace button. Actually, it's really nice. Can I have you just go and clean then so you'll stop that? Yeah, it's a whole replace button. You can also hit R for it. But it replaces stuff of a thing, such as replacing a wood with stone. Now we have a whole bunch of just beds and things. Let's just have this all be storage. Close this. At least this is kind of nice because now we have a whole bunch of extra bedrooms we did not have before. And then we can reinstall this here, reinstall that over here. Yeah, you can uninstall it. I just don't understand why it's not letting me just create a brand new jade one for only like 5. And why is it costing me 500 jade? So I don't get that. But we have nowhere else that we can put it because I don't have a specific storage spot for furniture because we've replaced it all with shelves. So we're just gonna have a storage room. And now we could do that, which removes that. Oh, and now we could turn this one off. Wait, that's Kylina's room. Yeah, of course, we're not going to be here for much longer anyway. Always come by. We're usually here every single weekday at the same time, so appreciate you hopping in. Alright, Declan's going to go and attempt to eat. Thankfully, he is recovering from his food poisoning for the most part. Kylina's going to haul the wooden table. So let's cancel that. Let's make another jade one. I just don't want him wasting the jade if he's just gonna keep fucking it up. Oh, I think we only have 20 more anyway. Are we out? Oh, we're out. Never mind. Shit. I'm sorry, Okay, reinstall this one. This one's a good one. This one's an excellent one. Place this in Leopard's room. Kylina, yours is excellent. We're going to keep that. Let's reinstall this one over in Scargang's room. Oh, Moon Dance is giving birth. More puppies. Please train them. God, we have so many animals. And now we have to put that next to Steroid's bed. Wait, Kylina, wait. Oh, she is working on it. After that, please work on Scargang's. Sorry, Scargang's. I don't know why I keep saying Star. Oh good, now we have an extra room. We may keep Callie's just in case. But I don't know if anybody else would be happy taking this room. Actually, it's not the worst one. It's actually similar to Leopard and Scargang's. It's just so tiny. We have, it looks like, another 2 days of psychic suppression, so hopefully all the males should be a little bit better. Andrew, how are meals going? 18 and just 18. Cool. Shit. We may have to set Leopard to train how to be a cook. Because he does have a little bit of a passion for it. Unfortunately, I think for a colony of this size, I think only having one person cooking is not going to be very useful. So let's switch that too. Because right now I think he's just cleaning for the most part since we don't have any art after that. So 4, 5, and 6. Okay. So we'll just have him work on butchering so he can get up his speed. Probably... I don't know. What level does he have? He has a 5. Maybe around a 7 we'll let him start cooking. So let's change this. Cooking skills 7 to 20. And this one's cooking skills 7 to 20. Cool. Alright, Char is also going to sleep, just like the real Char. Scargang is actually doing a lot better. He's actually very happy. He's just upset because he was outside. Dove and Chico, though, is actually in their bedroom. Luxuriantly comfortable. Is your room not impressive? Huh. Guess that doesn't count. Eb is over here asleep. Leopard is over here and is upset because of an unsightly environment. Is your room gross? No. What? Your room isn't gross. Why are you upset about it? Maybe he doesn't like the colors? Oh. Thank you, Randy. Andrew, where are you? Scargang, where are you? Okay, so a couple of the foxes are unfortunately outside, but I think we should be okay. So, some of the ibexes in the area have been decided to be driven insane. So it's a random psychic phenomena, so they are just going to come and they're going to try and break into the base and eat us. Fortunately, it looks like the majority of people are inside. They will not attack other animals. So we're just going to go ahead and lock the doors and hope that they will hit our traps. Is everybody else going to sleep? Yes, good. Okay. Good, so it looks like the 2 of them are running towards us. So these are 2 ibexes. One is a doe and one is a ram. Both of them can be pretty dangerous, especially with those horns on their heads, so we do have to be very careful. Wait, are there more? Oh shoot, there was a third one actually. Thankfully it did trigger... Oh, more. They did trigger the traps at least. Come on guys, come inside. Red Fox, where are you going? Oh, it's gonna go consume the ram, I guess. You are now stuck outside. That's your fault. Okay, so this ram over here is upset that it ran into a trap and is now going to try and rip down this door. Did a little bit of damage, but not anything bad. Good, is that all of them? Yep, so this one over here is slowly dying. Yeah, normally I would forbid the animals, but I thought there was only 2. I didn't realize that there was actually more. So, whoops. But hey, we did it. We made it. Ab, after you eat, can you head over and can you pull in? No accessible spot. Oh, it's full. Damn it. After you shower, you miss Randy driving all of the ibexes in the area mad. Because why not? You can just bring these guys in. Every time. Every time I was just about to be like, okay, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pop off. And then Randy is like, oh man, you know what sounds good? Let's throw something at you. Every time. Okay. But yes, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and pop off for now. So we did get quite a few things done, thankfully. We definitely need more wood, just so we can continue some of the traps. So before I forget... Oh my god, there's like no mature trees in the area. There's none. Wow. Oh, glad there's a mega sloth here. But at least there's no predators. We have cleaned up a little bit. Now all of the bodies are over here rotting in the corner at least. All of the animals are definitely procreating and very, very quickly. So we are going to be able to start just sending them off into battle for us. Just as like fodder. So I mean if we lose the animals, oh no. But then instead we won't lose our colonists. So we're still trying to clean up after the death of Patch and try and get a cook and another doctor, which is going to be Leopard, to replace him. And just fix all of our traps in general. So it's going to be a little bit of a time before we're back up and fully running. But I think at least we're doing a bang-up job that we are now. So, cool. Let's go ahead and leave it there. I'm going to go ahead and save it. I need to go and get some sewing done. Also, remember to check that link if you guys are able to donate to my friend. Please highly recommend it if you can. It's quite a number of bills, so anything that I could do to help I appreciate, or anything that you guys can do to help, or even if you just want to share it to different people. Anybody can have that discount on my store, and it works for anything that I currently have listed in there. So I have a couple of bats right now. Little like soft plush bats, they're cute. And I'm also going to be doing a restock in January. It'll count for that too. So it's going to be like $8 to $10 off, which isn't bad because then you're only paying $5 for a nice coupon. So if you can, highly recommend it. If you can't, share it if you can. I appreciate it all the same. So, but we'll go ahead and leave it there. I will be back tomorrow at the same time. And we'll play a little bit more Rimworld. I think on Wednesday we're going to start with Potion Permit instead. So, that was gifted to us, so. Yeah, if you guys could even just retweet it, I appreciate it. Because then that's more people that can see it, and more people can take advantage of a coupon too, or even if they just want to donate. And even if they can't, then that's still more people that can help out. So it's not a bad thing, even if you can't. But either which way, we appreciate it all the same. So, but a friend of ours is actually streaming. She actually only streams on Mondays for now. Ironically enough, it's one of our colonists. It's Callie. So she's going to be playing some Donkey Kong 64. So we're going to head over there. And I will be back tomorrow for a little bit more Rimworld. And then we'll switch to some different games on Wednesday. So, but alright. Thank you everybody for hopping in. I will see you guys tomorrow.